Earlier this year I played a handful of demos and Denshattack was one of the most promising games I played. Not because it blew me away for being an incredible experience, which it is, but because they came up with an idea, executed it perfectly, and refused to compromise from the original blueprint. This game may not be for everyone, but if you love the feeling of cranking out combos on a colourful, chaotic madness canvas, then Denshattack's for you. Now I'll be transparent on this, I am biased to this game. It reminds me of Jet Set Radio and Tony Hawk's, and originally that got me in the door. And as soon as you get your hands on it, you can feel what those classics have inspired. The cell shading style and art direction of Jet Set Radio and the combo focused gameplay from Tony Hawk's. These two have been so perfectly pieced together that it's shocking this hasn't been done before. But what's more shocking is the fact that they picked a train, of all things, and it works insanely well. See, because to make skateboards and rollerblades work, you need to keep some level of smooth surface to skate on. But with Denshattack they use tracks and rails and walls, things that are scattered across Japan, that are utilised in such a way that makes travelling the country feel effortless. Every ounce of the gameplay funnels into this crazy madness that has you jumping over mountains, grinding through buildings and speeding through caves. And even with this said, this is one of those feel games. No matter what you see, whatever I say, it won't catch a sliver of what the game feels like to play. The game never felt like there was something underneath that was causing me to fail. It's finely tuned and a perfect example of what state games should release in. Every mistake was my own and I made a lot of mistakes. But with each attempt and each failure, you learn the map better, feel more composed for hitting goals and collecting items and doing a run through the course without crashing. It just feels rewarding to run back and improve on. See, early on you learn flip tricks, but then you have manuals introduced to extend your combo, and then rails get brought into the mix. And without even realising, you've been practicing all these things simply as a way of getting around. And it becomes second nature to the point you end up just blending them into normal combo routes. But what is even the point of combos? Well, each level comes with a required score, time and some extra tasks to do along the way, with some collectibles sprinkled in there too. These are all tallied up and give you a rating of bronze, silver or gold across all three. And with all fully bested, you'll get an overall gold rating on the level. The collectibles go towards filling out a magazine with the film you collect, and the spray cans go towards buying items that help customize your train. See, and that's it. It's simple, it's straightforward, and just a fun time. It feels like I'm going crazy when I say this, but games should just be fun. Don't get me wrong, a once in a lifetime experience or an immersive story is wonderful, but sometimes games should just be fun stuff and enjoying yourself. If you're interested in the story, then maybe you should play it. Okay, I'll give you an intro rundown. You play as Emmy, a ramen delivery driver whose bubbly optimism has her strive to be the greatest Denshattacker. Working through regions of competition, you aim for the top, with each region bringing new levels of challenge and pushing your skill to their limit. It's a simple premise, but it fits. It especially fits when you start facing off against bosses and they turn into building size issues that you have to navigate around and counterattack. These are incredible additions to the game, and where the game gets the most crazy with what it asks of you, but they are standout moments and some of my favourite bits of the game. I don't want to show too much because that would be kind of foul to ruin it if you wanted to go in blind as possible, but you are here to see an honest representation of what the game offers, which is why I have shown footage of only the first boss. Speaking of favourite bits, the music never misses in this game, it just fits so well. Tony Hawk's and Jet Set Radio are their own entities, but one thing they have in common is their killer soundtrack. So with both as inspiration, it is no surprise at all that Denshattack has awesome music. Sometimes it's just a subtle, funky beat, but when you start getting into the boss encounters or missions that feel like a survival run, the music is bumped up and just matches what you're doing on screen. It's easy to play a sample of it and show you what it sounds like, but I feel like games like these have music you feel. So, do I think you should get Denshattack? Yes, 100%. It's affordable, it's fun, and at no point has the game had any issues with bugs or crashes. With that said, make sure it's something you are wanting to play. It is exactly what it states it is, and in no way will it try and be anything other than this funky Train X game hybrid. It's colourful chaos across railways spanning across Japan. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some gold medals to earn and stickers to buy. I hope this has been insightful for you and helps you make a decision if you want to get the game or not. And thank you for watching, I appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day and or evening, and I'll catch you next time.